Welcome to our channel, and in this video we will cover all the latest crypto news you need to know about. First, please notice our disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor and this video is for informational and educational purposes only. Alright, now let's get into some of the most important news around crypto right now. We'll go over some things like the Ethereum merge, the upcoming hard fork of Cardano, and also some technical analysis on Bitcoin. And I do want to say that all the links you will need will be down in the description. First of all, Meta, the company behind Facebook, adds Ethereum, Polygon and Flow blockchain NFTs to cross-posting between Facebook and Instagram. And this can also be seen as the latest enhancement is a part of Meta's ongoing push for interoperability in the metaverse. So basically what Meta is doing is Meta continues to incrementally roll out NFT features for its properties, adding the ability, and that is the news right here, to cross-post NFTs across Facebook and Instagram for select US users upcoming Monday. So the idea behind this is that the billion-dollar tech company that we know as Meta, previously Facebook, the main idea is to make it easier for users to share their NFTs, which they refer to as digital collectibles, as we all know, by only requiring a one-time wallet connection on either Facebook or Instagram. So connecting your wallet on Facebook easily allows you to post the same NFTs on Instagram. So to me this shows that Meta, even though they have already invested and started many projects in the blockchain, is still very invested in blockchain, crypto, and especially with this NFTs. Apart from that, great news about NFTs. Again, Reddit NFTs avatars are selling for a premium on OpenSea right now. So in July 2022, Reddit plugged in the burgeoning world of NFTs with the announcement of collectible avatars. So the avatars became available to users in August and are already generating thousands of dollars in sales for artists. So basically what Reddit allowed you to do is they allowed you to purchase a variety of avatars for their profiles, for the users, using the vault. So you didn't even really need a wallet to purchase NFTs, while they were real NFTs. And as it says right here, Reddit also allowed you to use credit and debit cards to purchase those blockchain-based NFTs. So this is one of the Reddit avatar NFTs collections, and you can see that already 20 Ethereum has been transacted in total volume with an amazing floor price of 0.38 ETH at this moment. Continuing with Reddit, one of Reddit's co-founders, Honeyland, has a firm and they launched a 177 million crypto fund. He himself says that now is potentially a unique opportunity to invest in strong founders at a discount now that crypto is obviously in a bear market. So as I said, they are planning to raise 177 million for a new crypto-focused fund called Cryptos. So again, as I said, he said now is potentially a unique opportunity to invest in strong founders. And that is also amazing about this fund. It actually allows creative founders with a great idea to gain money to actually turn that crypto idea into something real. Something you have probably heard about too is the Ethereum merge. And right now the final countdown to the Ethereum merge has officially begun. The activation of the Bellatrix upgrade on the Ethereum blockchain triggers the beginning of the merge, and the Bellatrix upgrade has just happened, and this merge will likely be completed sometime between the 13th and 16th of September. So as I said, the merge is now officially underway and it will likely kick in sometime between 13 and 16 September. And the Bellatrix update, the network's final hard for the merge, was activated on Tuesday, and that marks the beginning of Ethereum's long-awaited transition from proof of work to proof of stake. And I think this is great for Ethereum because this actually tackles the problem of sustainability that the world sees about crypto. By becoming proof of stake, it significantly reduces the energy consumption of the Ethereum blockchain, which I think is great for adoption and long-term for Ethereum. Now, even though we should say that this doesn't actually change anything yet for the transaction speed, transaction cost, but more updates for the Ethereum blockchain are planned for next year to actually tackle those problems too. Talking a little bit more about big upgrades in crypto, blockchain Cardano's Vasil upgrade is confirmed for September the 22nd. So a very eventful month this September for us. So the Cardano blockchain's Vasil hard fork upgrade is now scheduled to take place on its main network on September the 22nd. Faso is a major upgrade designed to increase Cardano's scaling capabilities and reduce transaction costs. And it had originally been scheduled for a June release on the test network, but there were some delays, and right now they have actually confirmed September the 22nd. And this is great news for the Cardano blockchain because opposed to the Ethereum merge, this will actually tackle some of those transaction fees and other big problems that arise when using certain blockchains. So even though the merge is a big news, I would definitely not forget about Cardano too. Now also a little bit about technical analysis. Bitcoin. Bitcoin has actually entered a very big buy zone, as you can see. The last couple of days Bitcoin has been pretty bearish, but yesterday we touched this level right here between 19,000 and 17,600, which, as you can see on the daily time frame, historically has been a huge buy area for crypto. With the last time we actually touched that level, we went up by a total of 32% to that top. So we have already, from hitting that level yesterday, gone up by about 13%, but it's still good to know that the last time around we went up by 33%, and there's definitely a big chance that we will reject back down a little bit soon, getting us back into a better buy zone again. And now I wanted to talk a little bit about Ethereum scaling network Arbitrum, which had a major upgrade August 31st. And this major upgrade was the Nitro upgrade, and this further improved the transaction fee crisis that has plagued the growth of the Ethereum network over the last 2 years. Ethereum is one of the biggest networks in the whole crypto sphere, but sometimes the transaction fees became so ridiculous that it was just almost impossible to use. So for Arbitrum, it was one of the most significant upgrades in its whole existence. The upgrade increased the transaction throughput, it slashed transaction fees, and it simplified cross-chain communications between Arbitrum and Ethereum. So perhaps it is then good to know what Arbitrum does. Arbitrum is an Ethereum layer 2 scaling solution that utilizes optimistic rollup technology to bundle large batches of transactions off-chain from Ethereum smart contracts and decentralized applications before submitting it to Ethereum. So basically what it does is it grabs a whole lot of transactions and puts it into one transaction, allowing increased scalability again for the Ethereum network. Chainlink also notified us that over 100 decentralized applications across the blockchain ecosystem are using Chainlink keepers to reliably automate smart contracts functions. So now I wanted to show you some of the examples of decentralized applications that are using Chainlink to actually let their decentralized application function. So some of the ways Chainlink is being used right now is by prediction markets, also yield farming, very big right now, rebasing, such as Origin Protocol's Origin Dollar, fund management, gaming, a very big thing in crypto obviously, dynamic NFTs, and payments and rewards. So this is great news for Chainlink, and I'm definitely convinced that it will keep growing in the future. Now, last of all, also some big news from the Federal Reserve in the United States. The Federal Reserve's instant payment system, FedNow, could go live between May and July. So Federal Reserve Vice Chair Lil Brainard announced today that FedNow is scheduled to launch between May and July 2023. And FedNow is the Federal Reserve's instant payment service. It will allow households, businesses, and financial institutions to settle transactions at any time of the day. So Federal Reserve Governor Michelle Bowman believes that FedNow resolves some issues that a CBDC would address. And a CBDC obviously is a central bank digital currency. So even though the launch of FedNow doesn't necessarily matter that much for crypto, it is great to see that they are actually taking a look at CBDCs, and it's like a wake-up call for them. They see that CBDCs are a great solution and definitely something that is going to be more developed in the future, and they're trying things to actually get there without deploying a CBDC, but it will only be a matter of time before they realize that the CBDC might be the best solution. So finally, some thoughts. All this news together, you can see that there are great developments within the crypto industry. Also some great news for NFTs by becoming more accessible on Meta and Reddit, and altogether you can see that the utility and adoption of crypto is still increasing even in the bear market. So if you found this video helpful, please make sure to add a like and add comments with questions I might have missed, and subscribe to our channel.